White flag, come on, dig, driver.
So this year in NASCAR Heat 3, we spent a lot of time working on the AI. We made the top difficulty levels even more difficult. These AI cars will challenge you. If you give them an inch, they'll take it from you. The pitting experience should be much more realistic this year. So the handling of the cars is more refined. We are aware that if we make every AI car wreck when you tap them, then it would just be a wreck fest, and that wouldn't be fun. But we were able to tighten up like your car's handling model as well, so you're not going to be quite as loosey-goosey as you might have been when you touched that car as you were in years past. We've been able to get more out of our graphics engine to make it more realistic than it ever has. We realized that the garage feature that we have in the game, which is back, but there are a lot of knobs and whistles and gadgets, just a lot to take in. So what we did is we created 9 new pre-setups for our players.
I love that we have those options there for the players that really want to get into the nuts and bolts of how these cars handles. But if you don't, those pre-built setups are so much fun.
Always consider when you're going to a racetrack, especially for the first time, is build your race car with a very stable setup. So you can get out there and you can get some laps underneath your belt, and then you can start to tune on your race car.
NASCAR Heat 3 does have the look around cam and look back camera.
All right, clear outside, clear all around.
One of the biggest things to being a good NASCAR driver is understanding when to brake coming into the turns. Practice mode has been enhanced by the addition of a racing light. What it is just tells you the optimal path to take at each track, and then it also updates real time based on how fast you're going.
If you're tight, sometimes you got to use the throttle to make it turn, or whatever situation you're in, you can definitely make it work.
It really does help you understand tracks that maybe you've had difficulties with, or even the tracks that are new this year. Stories mode basically is before each race starts, something that might happen in real life will happen to other drivers in the game. You might see something like a driver has failed inspection and got sent to the back of the pack, or you might just see something like, well, this guy's the one who's really hot this weekend and he qualified pole. We brought back rivalries that we introduced in NASCAR Heat 2. We refined it a great deal, and we put more emphasis on the presentation of it. If you're nice enough to somebody, they will become your friend, and of course, that's how they'll treat you when you're out on the track. If you tick somebody off, they might give you a little nudge when you're out there as well. After you come out of a race, you'll see social media messages from these drivers saying, hey, it was a great race, or you really ticked me off out there. And you have the opportunity to either compliment them or insult them. It gives you more control of who are your friends and who are your enemies out on the track. We're gonna have a bunch of downloadable content again. After the game is launched, these teams continue to run paint schemes, and we offer it as DLC packs. We also have the NASCAR Heat Hot Pass, which gives you access to any DLC content that we put out from the day the game launches all the way through to December.
All clear, side to side. Hold this line, got all the room you need. Couple more turns.
Pre-order now at NASCARheat.com.
So just like that, we have another NASCAR Heat 3 update video. I'm going to let you guys know everything I took away from that video. So first thing we have is improved AI. Now what is included with that is the difficulty has been improved. So if you're on max difficulty, it's going to be more difficult. As you've seen in our NASCAR 2018 season schedule series, there's some tracks I just blow the AI away on max difficulty without much of any issue. I usually don't even try my hardest just because it's usually pretty easy and I want a challenge. So I tend to try my, not my hardest, just to let them catch up and be competitive. So they fixed that. You're gonna have to race balls to the wall when you put it on max difficulty to try to win. So that's a great improvement to the AI, as well as they improved their pitch strategy to be more realistic, so you don't have them pitting on the last lap and doing all sorts of dumb stuff. And also they're planning to have the cars affected by the damage and wear on the tires and all that a little bit better. They also fixed, with the AI and physics, they fixed the ping pong effect when you make light contact with the cars. You ever been 3 wide at a restrictor plate track? You make contact, you're gonna go ping pong between the cars, and you're all gonna wreck just like that. It's like it's crazy. You look you see them go 3 wide in real life, make a little contact, and they might get a little shaky, but they don't ping pong off each other like these ones do. And that's because they don't have soft body physics. So it's just a hard piece hitting a hard piece, and they bounce off each other. So they've fixed that. It doesn't mean they have soft body physics, but they did improve it so it's almost as if they did, just not visually. So the cars will not be ping-ponging off each other and ricocheting off of each other and pinging away. So that is fixed. The other thing they added was custom setups are improved. Basically just the setups work a little bit better. But this includes, as I said in the last video, the 9 preset setups from stable to balanced to loose. You may have seen it in the video. You can go back. There's a little slider. It's about this big on the screen. And it starts with stable. Then it has 9 settings all the way to loose. So it goes stable, balance is in the middle, and loose is in the end. So you can have it adjusted anywhere from 9 ways through that. So you get all the way to the left, those 3 are pretty stable, and then the middle 3 are kind of balanced, stable, and balanced a little bit loose. And then the right 3 are obviously loose, very loose, and super loose. So you got those if you don't want to take a whole bunch of time to sit there and tune your car. But you also still got the option to do the custom setup and really tune the car the way you like it. From listening in the video, you might have heard, seems like the spotter is new and improved, and I think Chad Knoss is the default spotter in NASCAR Heat 3. That's going to be the default spotter you get to listen to, and he sounds pretty good, seems pretty fun to listen to. So I think they added some more text to what they say, and I'm hoping, obviously I can't say this for sure, but I'm hoping that they pick up on the drivers around you a little bit better and a little bit more helpful. I'm going to definitely hope on that. The other thing they did say, and that you can see, I made a video about this a couple weeks ago, improved graphics with the new game engine. The new game engine, the Unity 2018 update, gave them some extra abilities with the game to, process it a little bit better, less anti-aliasing issues, better lighting, better processing of the HD textures and all that, which overall gives you a better looking game. The skies are improved and all that. So that adds with the improved graphics from the new game engine, but just makes the game overall look a little bit better. You can see in this video especially, we got tons of gameplay. Just a lot of things look a little bit more realistic. Still not there quite, but very good big step in the right direction. The other thing you get is the look around camera. You can look around 360 degrees around your car. You may have seen that in the video as well. This is not new news, but you got footage of it in this video, so you can look around your car and see what's up. Otherwise, we've been stuck with a stable view that doesn't move unless you spin the car, so now you have the option to move that around. The other thing added, which you had talked about this in the last video as well, was the race line. The race line is added for people who don't exactly know the optimal line on a track, and it shows you the optimal line on the track based on your speed, and tries to help you get a little bit better at the track. I personally probably won't be using this because I have my own lines I like to run, but it's pretty cool. I might test it out just to show everyone. Maybe there's better lines on the track than there is in real life. It's a video game, it's not the real thing. The other thing added, story mode, which we talked about in a video in the past, which just gives you things in real life like failed inspection, struggling drivers, and hot drivers, so who to look out for, who's having some problems, and who failed inspection. Which is in this video. You saw for one of them, the driver failed inspection like 3 times, the laser scan, and they got sent to the back of the pack. So that's been added. The other thing they've included and improved, this is already a feature, but they improved it, is they updated the friend, ally, and enemy system with the AI as far as I'm getting mad at you, happy if you're friends with you, and all that. So if you're friendly, if a driver, they're going to help you out. In the middle, they might not, and if they're an enemy, they're going to try to wreck you. So that's how that's going to work. Next thing you have, which this isn't completely new, but they added a little extra stuff to it to make it a little bit more in-depth. They had social media from the drivers where they tweet at you, so you can either comment or insult their statement. Funny story was they insulted a compliment to them, and I was like, why would you do that? But yeah, you can compliment, insult it, so if you're pissed at a driver and they try to apologize, you can be like, screw you. So that's an option as well. And then, as I said, 360 camera, which is one a lot of people ask for. So that's what we picked up from this video, but overall this video is really geared towards the improved AI pitch strategy, the improved physics, which kind of just fixes the ping pong, and a couple other small tweaks to like 1.5 miles, so that could be good. And their physics obviously a little bit improved as well. Still not expecting them to be mega realistic, don't suspect too much, but it might be a little bit more of an authentic experience. And then just, the improved spotters, improved graphics, all that. So that's the big things to take away from this, guys. Hope you did enjoy the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the notification bell so every single time I upload a NASCAR racing channel, from NASCAR racing video games to NASCAR racing real world, all of it, and to NASCAR racing on TV, this real series, racing in real life, my racing, everything. It's all racing on this channel, so if you like racing, and you like NASCAR, and you like cars, and you like life, you will like this channel. So hope to see you guys subscribing. This is probably going to be one of the final NASCAR Heat 3 update videos until the game comes out. Game comes out shortly, so we might get 2 more NASCAR Heat 3 update videos. I know one of them planned is the full roster for the entire game for every driver, from the dirt racing series to the truck series to the Xfinity series to the Cup series. We're going to get a video out for all those as well, and then there will be another video, maybe 2, so there might be 4 new videos about the game. There will obviously be the launch trailer, and then that'll be the final one, and then it will go to my review of the game when I play on September 7th. I took the day off from work and everything, and then we'll be kickstarting our NASCAR Heat 3 career mode series, starting in the dirt racing series and progressing all the way up to the Cup, and we're going to try to win a championship in each and every one. So anyways, guys, once again, thank you very much for joining. Click the notification bell and subscribe so you know every single time I upload. Like, comment, share out the video with your friends so they see the update, and thank you very much for joining. Hope to see you in the next video. Until next time.